A man named Griff wants to make a remake of the 1997 film Anaconda, which he loved watching as a kid. To make this happen, he recruits his friend Doug, who works as a director, along with 2 other friends. He gets them on board by lying, claiming he already secured the official movie rights from Sony. They finally decide to go for it, with a production budget of $2.5 million. Since they are broke, they try to get a bank loan, but the bank only approves them for a measly $9,400. With this tight budget, they head to the Amazon rainforest to start shooting, using a boat rented from a local crew. To save money, they improvise by renting a real cheap snake to use for the shoot. However, during filming, Griff accidentally throws the snake, and it dies after getting chopped up by the boat's propeller. After that, they decide to look for another snake around the Amazon. Tragically, they cross paths with the biggest anaconda in the forest. They barely manage to escape back to their boat using an abandoned van they found. The next day, they unexpectedly bump into a real Sony film crew who is actually there to reboot the 1997 Anaconda. Doug is furious after finding out Griff lied about the movie rights. In the aftermath, Griff leaves them behind using a small boat. However, mid-journey, Griff discovers the Sony crew's boat completely destroyed, and the entire crew devoured by the giant anaconda. Panicking, Griff loses control, causing his small boat to spin around in circles.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Griff manages to return to his friend's boat, but they get into a heated argument with the local boat crew. Right in the middle of the conflict, the giant anaconda strikes and eats the crew members. The 4 friends panic and immediately run for their lives. During the escape, Doug was eaten by the anaconda, and his 3 friends ran to save themselves. Further down the path, they shockingly stumble upon Doug, who has just been regurgitated by the beast. Thinking Doug is dead, his friends come up with a dark plan to use his body as bait, giving the 3 of them a chance to escape safely. But just as they set Doug up as bait, he suddenly wakes up. Ultimately, all 4 of them sprint away, desperately trying to outrun the giant anaconda. What happens to the 4 of them? If you're curious to find out, you can watch the full movie. The film is titled Anaconda, released in 2025.